Greetings and salutations, guys, gals, and transvestites. It's me, young and rugged, WauwautosaTufGuy, and happy early Thanksgiving. Well, this is a big video for me. I'm doing the Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus review, and I decided to wear my Rocky Balboa t-shirt because this game knocks it out the park. You know what? I'm gonna do a Rocky impersonation just for you guys, just because this game's so doggone good. You ready? All right. Adrian. What'd you think? It's still me, WauwautosaTufGuy. You guys probably thought I was the Sylvester Stallone, but no, I'm not. I'm tough guy, pecs. You can see the pectorials and the handsome yet rugged face. Good looks. So yeah. Anywho, I like this game, and I think you're gonna see that in my review. So sit down and grab that leg of Kentucky Fried Chicken and hamburgers and eat it, and enjoy this because it's Wolfenstein! 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 Happy early Thanksgiving, guys, gals, and transvestites. You know who I be, so let's get our jockstraps on and get to work. Well, let's all take a few seconds to clap for Wolfenstein. Let's say it together. Wolfenstein. 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 Okay, now that was fun. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, is special. No, not that special. Video game special. Now, I've spent the past 2 weeks going on a bunch of people's pages that I subscribe to and talking about this game. I didn't care if you were playing Evil Within 2 or Destiny or fucking Superman 64. I always found a way to bring up Wolfenstein, and that is because I feel you need this game in your life. You know old tough guy would never lie to you. I love all you. I'm WauwautosaTufGuy, truth and honest guy. I love you guys! Alrighty then. Okay, now Wolfenstein 2 is unique in a way that it's not the shooting that stands out. Now, don't get me wrong, the shooting is really good and quite fun. It's definitely a step up from the New Order and Old Blood, but I wouldn't say it could survive on the shooting alone the way last year's Doom did. So if you're gonna jump in the game and not pay attention to the story or environments or characters, don't expect to be odd. That's like watching one of my videos with just the sound on and not looking at me and seeing my amazing pectorials and my handsome yet rugged face. You're not getting, the whole thing. This game is a game that was able to balance the extreme silliness and gruesome violence and mature themes and not come out as a convoluted mess. Almost all the characters in Wolfenstein are well developed and have personality. There will be characters on the good guy side, aka Team BJ Blazkowicz. That's the main character that you like or dislike, and that is because Machine Games did an excellent job of giving these people distinct personalities, even if they are quite silly and extreme. Some people on Team Blazkowicz are crazy, or bitchy, or arrogant, or funny silly billies, or what the Pete ever! Basically, they are all unique, and that is something that all shooters that aren't named Uncharted don't have. The people are a lot more than just your usual, typical cannon fodder or red shirts. Environments constantly had me wanting to see where I would go next. Fighting in America in 1960s alternate reality was jawsome. Who got the sewer shark reference? Anyone? A lot of time when I play first-person shooters, I feel like I am just going through the motions when it comes to levels, and am more interested in seeing what types of enemies I'm going to fight next, or the new weapons I'm going to get, or trying to find the next quick-time sex event.
Even though you are no longer the god of war, you can still share my bed.
I have no time for games, Aphrodite.
Yeah, that's right. Going to New York post-atom bomb was awesome, but exploring Area 51 and the KKK-controlled New Orleans are even better because every level felt different and every level had its own personality. Who the heck would have thought? Now, why the characters and levels totally killed it, the big star of Wolfenstein was without a doubt the story. I'm not gonna ruin anything, but this story had twists and fake-outs and surprise appearances. Hitler, that constantly knocked me out of my leather chaps. Has anyone seen my leather chaps? I got knocked out of them because of Wolfenstein, New Colossus. The story was better than most RPGs, and I was actually rooting for old Terror Billy. Go, Terror Billy! Go! Win, Terror Billy! I want you to win! Team Terror Billy! Woo! Terror Billy, yeah. To come through in the end. This story is super silly and super serious at the same time. And there wasn't a point in the whole game where I was bored. Even the final scene is fantastic. And this is probably the first game since The Last of Us that I didn't speed through the credits. I won! Well, I'm about to go take a dump because the credits are on. Oh, we're back! As I was playing the game, it started to remind me of another really good shooter in Metro Last Light. But while Metro may have been a slightly better peer shooter, and I do mean slightly, the whole package of Wolfenstein is better. The same goes for other great shooters I love, like Quake, Doom 2, Modern Warfare 1, Crysis 1, and Darkness 2. That's a whole lot of numbers! I hope everyone can count! I can't. I really loved all these games, but I felt that they just could not match up to the greatness of what Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus was. So for me to find a comparable game, I started to think about a game that I had never even played, but a game that is held in such high regard. A game that has such a cult following, that is known as one of the greatest first-person shooters of all time. What game am I talking about? I'm talking about fucking Half-Life 2. That's right, I fucking said it, and I know the Half-Life 2 fanboys are gonna tear me a new one. The joke's on you, Half-Life fanboys. Kevin Spacey already beat you to it. But think about it. Amazing story? Check. Great characters? Check. Incredible setting? Checkarooski. Wolfenstein has it all. Just give it a gravy gun, and it's fucking Half-Life 2, Episode 3, Part 4, Act 5. Fuck! Okay, calm the fuck down. Is Wolfenstein 2 the greatest shooter of all time? Question mark. Nope. That award goes to Black Ops 1. But you have to give Wolfenstein credit because it does almost as much with so much less. Wolfenstein 2 campaign blows Black Ops 1 campaign out of the water, but Black Ops overall package wins because of zombies and P vs. P. Oh, and when I say greatest shooter of all time, I am strictly talking about first-person shooters. So you can get rid of all the Uncharted and Last of Us out of this discussion. To say Wolfenstein 2 surprised me would be quite an understatement. I have Wolfenstein New Order as my 245th favorite game, and Wolfenstein Old Blood is my 268th, so I would have been quite pleased if New Colossus ended up in my top 150. But it obviously shattered that because I'm giving it the whole thumbs up right here, people. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, wholesome titty. Jeez, my head is choking me. I can't. Anywho, we'll stop that. I have Wolfenstein 2 as my 22nd favorite game of all time out of 314. Now that puts it right behind Cuphead and StarCraft 2, and right ahead of Dark Souls 1 and Mass Effect 3. Also, if I had to rate this game, I'd give it a 90 out of 100, which makes it spec-fucking-tacular in my book. Also, I'd like to say this game will appeal to anyone and everyone. Well, Not everyone. Neo-Nazis and Klan members may be offended because you're killing neo-Nazis and Klan members. Oh, wait. Scratch that. If you're a lighthearted neo-Nazi and Klan member, then Wolfenstein will be for you. But if you're one of those neo-Nazis and Klan members that get offended easily, this may not be your cup of tea. So, there you have it, people. Wolfenstein, New Order. Run out, get in your Bugatti or Ford Focus and go to the local GameStop or find the person on the side of the road that has thefted and spend your hard-earned cashola to get it. Okay, well, as I said, have a swell Thanksgiving, and WauwautosaTufGuy is out. Dun, 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 dun.
Wir nicht finden. Keiner von denen zieht im Keller.